messing up my sound settings. This is so annoying. I have no idea. Really, really awkward. Really, really weird. I have no idea what that was. But now everything should be fine. You shouldn't have any loopback. You should hear me on one ear, right? Yes, right. So everything should be working now. Hopefully. Alright? I hope for it. Let me stop that. We'll resume here, and I should get audio cues here. Yes, I do get audio here. Okay, wonderful. We can continue on now. So where did we left off? I think in Oxenford. We went to Tamara, and now we have to go back to the Baron and talk about his family problems. Let's go to Crow's Perch. I also have the next game I want to play after The Witcher 3, and that will be most likely Yakuza Kiwami 1. I think I'm gonna continue with the scheme of doing, at least on the weekends and when I have free time, to play a single player game, because I really enjoy single player RPGs, but I also enjoy World of Warcraft. I'm not sure if I want to stream World of Warcraft necessarily all the time, because I do want to concentrate more on English streams, and World of Warcraft I play with a German guild on a German server, so that's gonna be German, which is problematic in my opinion. So yeah, we'll see. I figure something out. Let's go to the Baron for now. Back to the game.
This downpour's a bastard in it.
Yeah, the quality is fine and nothing else got messed up.
Ask a service of the Witcher, the Pella must. A witcherly service, that's to say.
The Pella, hello
What
Pella.
do you need? Tell me.
A man who fears no evil the Pella needs. Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge. Damned souls, too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
What'll I get out of it?
Witches do naught for free. This the Pella knows. Not to fear. How to reward one for their aid. This, too, the Pella knows.
Why hold the ritual at all?
At times, men die choking with regret. At times, death takes them before they've tasted any bitterness in life. These poor souls, unfulfilled, cannot leave this vale of tears. Their spirits wander midst the living, must be judged, sent on their way. This we do on Forefathers' Eve.
Alright, let's help him.
Seems like you could use a witcher, so yeah, I'll help.
You'd not refuse, the Pella knew. The time's come to gather the folk. Across the lake we must journey, to Fyke Isle. There in the circle of stones we shall meet.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Forefathers' Eve. Alright, we'll do this in a second, but first we want to talk to the Baron.
Remember me?
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
Won't ever forget that. Here, I'm grateful.
Oh, nice, some grunts. Oh well. It's a garden, okay.
Witcher, a word, please.
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No, don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
Alright. Let's grab all their flowers here. All mine. There's the Baron. Just pondering life, I guess.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story.
Anna was the name of the
Insisted
mother.
on having them. Spent hours tending to them. trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Your loss. It must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned Velen. In this hole. This reesty mire. Nothing could go right here.
Gotta talk about your family.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenfurt.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
I saw her. We talked. She said I could tell you she's safe.
When will she come home?
And that she's not coming back.
She's not to return. But I've prepared all for her. Her rooms await. I sent away for new pantoblas from Toussaint. How can she not come back?
Sooner you accept this, the better. Face it, you haven't been the best father.
I have not, true. But I'd change, I'd be different. If only she'd return. If only they'd both come back. Maybe all is not yet lost. She's in Oxenfurt, you say? Well, maybe she hasn't left. Maybe she'll hear me out.
I don't think that's a good idea.
You can always try. Wouldn't get my hopes up, though.
I shall try. I must. Life is pointless without her and Anna. I've nothing to lose. Incidentally, what of my Annie? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest. That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, were he still among the living. Ciri, come! Whole haunt should be yours as I see it.
Aye, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads, as I recall.
They made an exception for me.
Right. Mean to say you're a she-witcher?
Not entirely. The mutations, I was never subjected to them. But everything else I know, I learned from the witchers there.
Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
'Cause you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do it all.
Well, that's an awfully gloomy face. Too much of a coward to race a woman?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
Alright. Riding against the Baron. If Ciri loses, she would lose Ciriel. I think was the name of the sword. Would be bad. Well, in Northern Temeria, sunrise. Rabbit. There we are.
The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever. First one to the tower.
Man chop!
Come on, Ciri, don't you embarrass us!
Want that horse, don't ya?
Had one just like it.
Kick it!
Show how it's done!
Your sword is mine!
That'll be the day.
Hoof it! Hoof it!
Oh god.
Come on, lass! Want that horse, don't ya?
Had one just like it. Aha!
It was a shorter race than I expected.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the
They let me
best
win.
horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you.
What?
Another chance to win.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too. So long.
Alright, Crones of Bookbrag Brog is the next. Said you've Guardian demands. Philip Stranger, your supply problems do not interest us. The pact we signed was clear and the Empire of Nilfgaard demands you fulfill its terms. If you do not, our mutual obligation will be rendered null and void and your privileges will be revoked. Sincerely, Havard Varmoin, Field Marshal, Army Group Center Command. Okay, he has problems with Nilfgaard as well. Something below.
Over.
So inside here? Below?
Pam param, pam pam.
Doesn't look like it.
Pam.
Anything to loot here? Oh well, they're all Baron's men,
Oh,
so
rubble everywhere.
don't want to loot that. Yeah, I guess we continue onward. Let me go and meditate for an hour, return my stuff. And we have to continue with the groans of Crookback Bog, but before we do that, I think we're gonna do Forefathers Eve. Here. Meet the Pala, it's just level 7 quests, so it shouldn't be too much difficult. Let's get a horse.
Can't be in two places at once, can I?
Can I not mount this horse? Apparently not. Come on, Rich.
Whoa! Giddy up.
You're lifeless. Move it.
Can't seem to catch my
Quite the
breath.
work my man's got, eh? Not half bad.
Let's go to Fire Island for 4 hours Eve. Oh, it's supposed to be on midnight though. If it's supposed to be on midnight, we could go to Oriton. Yeah, let's go to Oriton and then we meditate till midnight. I'm not really interested in fighting wolves right now.
Wild hunt, take them all.
Let's go until midnight. 11 PM is fine, because we need a little bit to get there. Gonna use this and that. Come on, move. Thank you. Isn't there like a boat somewhere? Should be one over there if I remember correctly. Yeah, there's one. There's lots of light in the tower. Come on, move it. Lots of boats abound.
What comes next, once life subsides? Man, his own fate decides.
I think there will be spectres, right? And let's equip some spectre oil preemptively.
Soon will rise thy dead, thy buried. Each will say by what they harried.
Alright. Hello.
Meetings.
Just in time. Good folk, behold the one who will protect us. You needn't fear. Soon shall we summon the wandering souls. Beyond all help some will be. From these you must protect us. Evil creatures keep at bay. Keep at bay till the ritual's done.
Begin.
Keep us from harm, and let them not disturb the circle. What is this life? Well, you know.
Fleeting torment, ere we know.
What comes next once life subsides?
Man his own fate decides.
Soon will rise thy dead, thy buried.
Each will say by what they're harried.
Will ye grant these souls reprieve?
The
We're
storm.
prepared
Damn
to
it.
end their grief.
Let's begin Forefathers' Eve.
We do have equipped, okay.
Ye who wander on the gale, ever caught in this world's thrall.
Necrophagus, drowners.
See this sign, gentle pale. Ye we summon, ye we call. A sound I hear. 'Tis right.
Spirit breaks the still of night.
Burn the incense ever higher.
Spirit joins hell and fire.
Ye we summon, ye we call. Enter souls, we'll judge ye all.
Ah, damn it.
Darkness looms.
Hark! A sound I hear. 'Tis right. A spirit breaks the still of night.
Burn the incense ever higher. Spirit, join us round the fire.
Spirit, speak. This time is yours. Tell us of your ghostly woes.
Who are you?
He knows.
Should I drive him away?
Nay.
I've come for you, patricide.
Begone, foul force! I cast upon you the light of the eternal fire! Abomination! Stop this at once!
The errant souls. We must help them.
Silence! I'll not tolerate necromancy.
That's on necromancy.
Leave now. You're disrupting the ritual.
This is black magic. These folk disturb the dead. We cannot allow it. We will not.
You don't know a thing about their customs.
Take him and disperse the others.
Good folk, leave not these grounds. Ye cannot break the circle.
What the fuck?
Tis an ill turn. Ill. Woe away. Blood has stained the hallowed ground. Yet we cannot stop what has begun.
The bloodshed, it do any harm?
Tainted lies the circle now. They who thirst for the gore of men shall come. God's willing they will be few, and the Peller shall finish the rite.
We'll continue.
If you want to continue, I'm ready.
Good folk, we must the eve complete. Prepare yourselves. Ye we summon, ye we call. Enter souls, we'll judge ye all.
All is quiet, all is gloom. Beings in the darkness loom.
Something whispers, something peeps. Someone near our fire creeps.
All is quiet, all is gloom. Beings in the darkness loom.
Wraiths! This sacred ground is with blood stained. We cannot the ritual complete. People, save yourselves. If your lives you value, run!
Oh, that went a sour turn.
This is hallowed ground. Begone, away with you! This is hallowed ground.
Come on.
Alas, all is lost.
Gotta be a peasant who told the witch hunters about the ritual. That spirit they drove away. Your father's ghost, right? Threatened to come back. Likely to keep his word.
Old man Ambros, the Peller fears not.
That wraith called you a patricide. He get it right?
Aye.
If I'm gonna help you, I gotta know everything. Why'd you kill your father?
The Peller does not wish to speak of this.
You can't hope to manage this alone. You're afraid, that's clear. Wraith will hold sway over you. Listen, I'll send him off. I've got to. But I need to know where he's buried. Corpse probably hasn't turned to dust yet. That's his bond to the world of the living.
Ambros lies in the swamp.
Fine. I'll find his body, see what I can do.
There's lots of swamp here. First, let me loot all the things. Those witch hunters hurt quite a bit. Where's my boat? My boat should still be around, right? Was there another boat somewhere? I need a boat. There's a boat. Let's go for the swamp and see what this is all about. It's quite a big mountain with a really weird tree up there. Oh no, it doesn't look that much weird anymore. It looks like a normal tree. Just a really big one. There's some drowners about, but they don't matter too much. Magnixer. Oh! Oh well, whatever. Come on. There we go. I took care of most of the monster nests already, so not much to do here. Some drowners about there, I think, or other necrophages. Rot fiends. Just level 7 though, so nothing too bad.
Swamps kept Ambrose's body in good shape. Even where the Peller smashed his head in. Gotta incinerate it. That ought to get the Spectre to leave. Leave the world of the living. Never return again.
Alrighty, we have to go to the Palana again. Do we have a teleport pad somewhere nearby? That's the nearest thing. Let's go over there then. What's that? Emerald dust, okay. There's a wyvern again. We can kill him again. Why not? There we go. That's why one respawns every day, it seems. It's always there when I'm coming around here. Like bow. Hello, Pella. Asleep.
White wolf, wise wolf. What is it the wolf needs?
Found your father's body. Had to burn it.
Good you did. Return for me ye would have.
What's your story? You actually kill your father?
'Twas an evil man. The Peller feared him once, but then grew brave. What his father did to his mother, the Peller could not look upon it. So he split the father's head with an axe, left him in the swamp. But folk knew.
Ghost's not likely to come back.
Thank you, Witcher. A reward for your aid. And if herbs or remedies you ever need, for near nothing you will have them from me.
Alright, 4th Hour's Eve is up. What did we get? 50 crowns, oh well. That's better than nothing, I guess. The remaining leads in Velen, well, we have not... Oh, there's a quest over there. Just cross. What's that quest? Character entry for the panel, let's have a look at that. Any bestiary entries, anything? Doesn't look like it. Characters. Bam. Gradin. Gradin was one of the witch hunters in King Radovid's service. Unlike a great many of his comrades, he came across as a level-headed fellow, one free of prejudice, at least in his dealings with the witches. And the Peller. Sometime after that, the old Peller asked Geralt to help him hold Forefathers' Eve. When witch hunters sought to break up the ritual, Geralt defended its participants and earned the soothsayer's trust and respect. Many people have proverbial skeletons in their closet that they would be aghast to have exposed to the public eye. One can thus imagine the Pillar's horror when his darkest secret literally emerged from the grave during Forefather's Eve in the form of his murdered father's ghost. To the unfortunate shaman's further horror, Old Man Ambrose was clearly out of it for revenge. Yet Geralt intervened and the Pillar was saved from otherworldly vengeance. The circumstances of the murder were explained, and the Pillar, though still guilty of murder, was revealed to be a victim in his own right. By helping the Pillar do battle with the demons of his past, Geralt earned himself the old man's undying gratitude. What's over here? Lucky quest. Right there.
Witcher, help an old gran out.
What's the matter? A monster bothering you?
Nay, a ghost.
Can you tell me anything more?
You see, Jackamar haunts my dreams. Jackamar's my husband, or was till he died at war. He stands by me headboard and wails. So many years apart, I've such woe in the beyond. Come, join me. I say, I'll come, Jackamar, but when the gods summon me, not before. Then he says, leave your wedding ring by me grave. It'll make the waiting lighter. And I'd leave it, where the wood's not so terrifying. So, I thought to myself, maybe you.
Sure it's your husband's ghost?
Ye saying I can't tell me own man? I'm old, but I ain't gone daft yet.
Not what I meant. There's wraiths that deceive, assume the form of dead loved ones. Trows, for instance, or dunnies.
Nay, I'm sure this is Jackamar. In me dreams he spoke of our nuptials, how we danced at Bellatane, how the Redanians killed him at Rind.
Rind? You've either mixed something up or you're very old indeed. Battle happened 80 years ago.
Oh, aye. Slip of the tongue. Meant to say the Battle of Rivia.
Be glad to help. Where's Jackamar buried?
A little cemetery near Blackbough, in a grave neath the old tree. Here, take me ring. Once you've laid it down, come to me for your reward. I live in a hut in the middle of the village with my granddaughter, Lessie.
Something's
Where
off.
the hell? Strange.
Is that a ghost we're talking to? I don't know. I mean, 80 years is for a human quite a bit, you know.
Must be Jackamar's grave. All right, that's done.
Alright. What's that? That's a weird icon, but okay. Yes, Lessie and a merchant.
White one. What's your business? Bloody Baron know you're here? Witcher, what brings ye?
Lessie, right? Wanted to talk to your grandma.
To my... But she's been dead for years.
Guess I talked to a ghost. Why wasn't she buried alongside her husband?
I can't say for certain. I was a little lass then. But me mum told me that shortly afore Gran died, she learned Grandad had kept lovers on the side. She had no desire to lie beside him.
Seems she changed her mind. She wanted something to connect her and her husband in the afterlife. Asked me for help.
It's hard to believe. But you've an honest look about ye. If you helped Gran, you deserve a reward. Here, tain't much, but I'm afraid it'll have to do.
Alright.
Then the pox, now the hunger. Grim Reaper must be having a lark.
Fine with me, I guess. Last ride's done. I guess we go over there then, right? That's the next step. We don't have anything else on the side quests. Let's go there. Sure, Drankslayer Grotto again. Getting pretty dark, but it's still fine. Ladies in the Woods. Found the trails of treats earlier. So I want to continue. And we saw that those treats were wormy. Alright, let's have a look. Let's follow that Strauner. Let me put an occupation oil. My silver sword. Oh, damn, could you stop that, please? Okay, then that's where I started, right? Trail of treats. So we can put away just a note I did here. Let's see where that leads me. That's a chest. There's a little village-like area here.
Doug went in the kitchen, stole a hunk of meat. Cook gave him a licking, strung him by his feet.
Cooked and bled him empty, stripped his skin off clean.
Laughed and said, "How tasty, best sausage I have seen." Cook's a stupid killer, shouldn't have ate the pup. Now we'll light a fire, gonna roast him up. 1, 2, 3, the one to fetch the kindlings. Thee!
Interesting rhyme.
Don't know you. Go away.
What are you doing out here alone?
We's not alone. We's with Gran.
But where did you all come from?
We's orphans.
All of you?
There's a war, so there's orphans. Didn't know that?
I'm looking for the witches of Crookback Bog.
You looks like a witch yourself. Witches? Of the bog? We can't go in the bog. Gran don't let us. When my brother Zemek went missing, Gran said it was 'cause he went in the woods and got lost. Gran cried an awful lot after that. He could still come back.
A young woman got lost in the swamp. She has ashen hair and a scar on her face. You kids see anyone like that?
Ain't no lassies here. What am I? You're no lassie. Lassie's got tits.
They do. Heard an old man say once, when the army was here, he says, hide them lasses in the woods. They's dazzling the soldiers with their tits. And it's torturing the poor lads. That's what he said.
Anyone else here besides you?
Meaning who?
Someone who might have seen the woman?
Like the six-eyed tree?
Tree slapped all year. But there is Johnny.
What's this talk? What kind of jabbering is this, eh? No one allowed here. Just kids. My kids. They're allowed. But who are you, wearing swords like a bandit?
You look after these kids?
They're my grandchildren.
Gran's good to us. Gonna be soup with scratchings for supper.
Kids get lost in the woods. I miss them. Seen them in the woods. No one has.
Who's Johnny?
Johnny ate a cat. Come the moor in some furry shat.
Watch your language. They tells tales and tales. Naught but tales.
You one of the witches of the swamp? I hear Crookback Bog.
Witch? Me? Nay, I've no broom nor owl and not one wart on me nose. Got a pretty nose, see?
Gran's got a lovely beak.
Oh, you darling girl. Oh, kids are so sweet.
Just talking to the kids. Asked them if they'd seen a young woman.
I was a lovely young woman. Wore a long, beautiful braid my mummy did up for me. Had dresses with flowers on 'em.
Maybe you've seen her. Young, ashen hair.
You're betrothed?
Daughter, actually.
Daughter? My dear, sweet little daughter. And her sister. Where are they now? Maybe they've come to some harm?
A bit of help, please? A young, ashen-haired woman. Just need to know if you've seen her.
What are you looking at, children? Wash your hands, we'll go catch crickets.
She's avoiding the
Won't learn
question.
anything from you.
Aye, 'cause I don't know nothing.
That Johnny knows. He knows a lot. When I ask him something, he says, wait, I'll scratch my arse and tell you.
Ugly word. What you saying? To the hut. You'll stand in a corner. I'll make sure you do. You, be gone. Be gone!
The Ladies of the Wood. Can we go in here and loot stuff? The Orphans of Crookback Bog, journey end of the world. Sirens, the Harpies' distant relatives, are winged monsters found in the Skellige archipelago, most frequently on unpopulated isles or in the inaccessible coastal areas of populated ones. According to legend, they are daughters of the mythical winged giant Revsvelg, who lives on the edge of the world and buffers gales with the waving of his wings. Revsvelg daughters seek out the company of giants and often make their nests near their lairs. These creatures attack boats and ships from the air, tearing sails and rigging to shreds and rendering the vessels immobile. At times they will snatch man or cat from the deck and drop them from great heights to their death. They also attack travelers trekking across isolated beaches. New character entries. So look. Hybrids. Ernias. A merchant once told me I reminded him of an Ernia. Naturally, I immediately teleported him to one of their nests so he could see for himself how ill-fitting a comparison it was. Litanate, the sorceress, also known as Coral. Hard as it is to imagine, the Ernias found in Skellige are even more repulsive and dangerous than harpies, their close relatives. Though well-rotten carrion is their food of choice, they will not turn up their noses at fresh meat, man flesh included. When they spy a potential victim, Ernias, like harpies or shishigas, will try to make full use of the strength of their numbers and their ability to control the skies. They will circle above their prey and attack from several directions at once, striking with razor-sharp talons and tearing their targets to shreds. While attacking, they aim for the neck, eyes, and other vital organs, often causing their prey to bleed to death as a result. In this way, a small flock of Ernias is able to make quick work of larger and better-armed victims, who often are not able to defend themselves effectively from several opponents attacking at once. Sirens. They look lovely. Out at sea, if you hear a beautiful woman singing, turn the ship around at once, you understand? Even if it means sailing straight back to a storm. A Reich of Hindersfield, advice given to his son before his first solo voyage. Like skilled hunters setting out wooden ducks to lure in drakes, sirens, and lamias lure men near, using their own bodies as decoys. They can transform to resemble beautiful human maidens, so with tails covered in silver scales instead of legs. Once a naive soldier gets within arm's reach of these beautiful creatures, their fair faces suddenly turn to fang-filled fish-like maws, and lovely tails promising unknown delights become sharp, death-dealing talons. One legend claims sirens and lamias were once friendly towards men, and supposedly were even known, albeit on rare occasions, to accept some sailors' clumsy attempts at courtship. In our day, however, they are decidedly aggressive, perhaps soured by the numerous kidnappings carried out by frustrated sea souls. Whatever the truth, one thing is certain: these days the monsters display no signs of goodwill, and so when spotting them, one should immediately reach for one's silver sword. Sirens and lamias, the siren's more dangerous cousin, usually hunt in flocks, making use of their numbers as well as their ability to move effortlessly through water and air. On the ground, however, they are virtually defenseless, and so a wise tactic is to damage their fin-like wings to force them to land. The Igni sign also proves effective when fighting against them. Threatened or injured sirens will let out a terrifying shriek, leaving their opponents stunned while they escape, and their sisters swoop down for an easy attack. Succubi. Again, good grief, woman, I'm spent. Lester of Smalton to a succubus a few days before taking a vow of celibacy. Unlike other monsters, succubi and manads feel no desire to kill. Do not crave human blood, and usually do not, in fact, mean any harm at all. They are motivated by one thing and one thing only, an insatiable lust. They try in vain to slake this by engaging in sexual acts with any other humanoid species they encounter. While it must be admitted that their victims rarely put up much resistance, this does not mean succubi and manads do not present any danger. Their never-ending advances, though pleasurable at first, have pushed more than one man to madness or even death. Succubi and manads usually can be found near human settlements, including small villages and populous cities. They prowl at night, though when stricken by serious need, they will leave their lairs during the day as well. They shower their affection on men as well as women, the young as well as the old, the ugly as well as the beautiful. Some of them are particularly fond of pastors and other holy men, with seduction they treat as a sort of game. Those occupied are peaceful by nature. When forced to fight, they will defend themselves fiercely. One should thus not be fooled by their fair appearance. Under the velvety skin of their arms lie muscles of iron, and the blow delivered with their rear goat-like legs, or the thick horns on their head can easily crush bone. Alright, anything more? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright. Anything to loot around here? Anything more? Doesn't look that way. Let's go inside here. It's locked, requires a key. Can we talk to those guys? Something more to loot, right? There we go, green mold. That wasn't worth it.
Can't come in here. Not allowed in here.
I just want to talk to the boy.
Not allowed. It's not allowed.
He won't talk to you anyway. Gran don't like you. And Johnny's made up. And strangers steal kids.
Just tell me where I can find Johnny.
Johnny's made up.
Be gone. Be gone.
Oh well, it's all.
Why don't you want to talk about Johnny? One of you knows about him. The others must too.
Talk to the other
His
children, yeah.
His pals with Johnny. They pick mushrooms and hunt snails. But Gran says Johnny's made up.
The boy who plays with Johnny, he must be brave.
Not brave, just stupid. Sat his bare bum on an anthill once. But yeah, he plays with Johnny. He don't listen to Gran and goes in the woods, and then he's got to have a time out.
And he eats snails. Yuck.
Does your Gran treat you right? She ever hurt you?
Never.
When we're bad, she cries.
She's scared. Says strangers might take us. And we'll disappear.
Have any of you ever seen Johnny?
Of course. Looks just like him.
Then why do you say he's made up?
Gran says so. And Gran knows lots.
The girl I mentioned is in danger. You gotta help me get your Gran away from the hut so I can talk to Johnny's friend.
All right. But you gotta do something for us too. Play hide and seek. Gran never does. Says her feet hurt.
Let's play. You hide, but if I find you, you have to help me talk to the boy who knows Johnny.
He thinks he'll find us easy.
Means he's never hid from the black ones.
No looking, and you have to count out loud. All your fingers, toes too.
1, 2, 3, 18, 19, 20. Ready or not, here I come.
Well, let's follow the trails. We have a little bit of an advantage here. Went up there, Jesus Christ. Probably hiding in here, right?
Found you. You can stop hiding.
There's another one here.
I can see you.
Found me.
So who else hangs around? Have a look. One inside here.
Found you. You can stop hiding.
How'd you find me?
One more. Where's the last one? It's inside, eh? Just gone through there, okay. The other side.
No one left hiding.
You're a wizard, right? Gonna show us some tricks when we get to the cottage.
No, we'll talk about your promise. Found you all. Now you gotta keep your word and help me talk to Johnny's friend.
Why wouldn't we? Promised, didn't we? Gran! Gran! Bumblebee bit Yagner in the arse! Gran! Come!
Don't be afraid.
Don't know nothing.
I won't hurt you.
Where's Gran?
She's busy. Why are you scared to talk?
I'm not scared of nothing.
You're all scared of something. Would have told me about Johnny otherwise.
I'm worried about Johnny. He don't come round no more. Once, when we was mushroom picking, I saw his burrow. But Gran yelled at me, said not to talk to strangers, 'cause then kids go missing. She worries about Johnny too, though she says he's made up.
Where are you and your friend's parents?
Dad, Some starved, others were killed, like mine. One day, I went out at dawn to look for berries in the woods. Still some around back then. When I was coming home, I heard the yells, then laughing. Went up and hid in the bushes near the woods. My mum yelled, and the soldiers laughed. Laid my pa down by the barn door. His head clean off. And then my mum.
It's all right. That's enough. I just want to talk to Johnny. He could know more than you.
Not gonna hurt him, right? 'Cause he's real. He's not made up.
I'm not gonna hurt him.
Johnny used to be by, 'cause Gran liked listening to his songs. When we was picking mushrooms, Johnny said he saw a girl with ashen hair in the swamp.
Where can I find Johnny?
There's a little meadow on the edge of the swamp. This strange tree grows there. Look around. You'll see him.
Thank you.
Alright, look for Johnny.
What are you on about? Who said arse? Eh? Ugly word, ugly. Don't cry, Yakna.
Yakna's a stupid pig.
Name calling's not allowed.
She says when I fall asleep, rats'll come and eat my eyes.
Shouldn't say that. Apologise.
Arse.
I'll stand here till you apologise to her and to me. I've got time.
Sorry. Ain't no rat's gonna eat your eyes. And I know we're not allowed to say dirty words.
Good child. Apologies mean treats to please a belly needing to be put at ease. What is this? What? Nothing for you here. Stay away from the kids.
She's really a little bit worried about them, right? Oh, she lives in the swamp alone here. I don't know what food she has. Maybe like wild berries? Some drowners and a water hag. Competing one another. You stop that, please.
If Johnny's real, he must leave prints. Small footprint. Johnny's been through here.
More drowners. Alright, let's follow them things. Lots of those kind of skulls around. Oh, that way. Oh, there's a little den.
Tracks lead to a burrow. Wonder what's inside. Johnny? Don't be afraid. You're a Bucka? A Luton? godling. Not many of you left. I'm looking for a woman with ashen hair. Seen her? Tell me everything from the start. Where did you see her? What was she doing? It's important to me.
You can't.
Why not?
Talk.
You know the kids from the clearing well? Don't be afraid. Not gonna hurt anyone. This where you live? Cozy Burrow. Good location. Must know about everything that happens in the bog. Doesn't bother you having monsters for neighbors? What's wrong? Can't talk? Why? Lost your voice? Can I help you somehow? Want me to follow you? No choice, I guess.
Alright, let's follow him. Johnny, character entry. Let's have a look. Characters! Oh, we also got Gran. In times of war, one often encounters those who have suffered cruelly at the hands of fate. Geralt was thus not shocked to meet the woman who the children in the Valen Swamps called Gran, though she seemed to have suffered manifold unspecified ills. Whatever her woes, it was clear she cared for the war orphans, and her charged with love and devotion. Johnny. When the children in the swamp clearing first told Geralt about Johnny, the Witcher had every reason to suppose no such person actually existed. It was difficult to imagine anyone living in such inhospitable surroundings without quickly becoming food of the ground as a water hex. Geralt thus suspected Johnny was the figment of childish imaginations, an imaginary friend for lonely orphans. Long years of experience, however, told him not to ignore any possible lead, so he decided to search the nearby swampland for any additional signs of Johnny. It turned out the orphans were not lying. Johnny really did exist. He was not a human child, but a godling, one of a rare breed of creatures that can be found scattered about the continent's wilderness. Unfortunately, Johnny had lost his voice in circumstances he obviously could not explain, and so neither could he provide much in the way of answers to Geralt's questions. Let's follow him. And Godling's entry. It's a relic, apparently. Not too long ago, the areas around peasant hamlets were chock full of guardian spirits. Today, it's nigh onto impossible to spot a brownie, bucker, or luton. And Godlings, they are always the first to go. Such is the price we pay for civilization's forward march. We're in preface to The World We Have Lost by Professor Deroguri. Godlings, sometimes mistaken for luton, are woodland creatures dwelling in burrows and moss-covered hollow stumps on the outskirts of human settlements. They are similar to children in behavior and appearance, and like children, delight in mischief. Godlings are deeply rooted in their home territory and perform acts of care and guardianship to those dwelling near their burrows. They watch over people as well as animals, but shy creatures by nature. They try to do so while remaining unseen. Godlings are drawn to joy and innocence, and so delight in the company of children and usually only show themselves to young. These hard-working and clever creatures gladly perform small services for those in their care, asking only for respect and payment in the form of food and cast of tools in return. They are easily offended by churlish, ungrateful, and simply rude behavior. Godlings also treasure their peace and quiet. When the village of a godling watches over becomes too populous, or its inhabitants forget the old ways, they will abandon its burrow for good and walk off to destinations unknown.
Watch out!
Stay close to me.
There's another one over here. Lots of bee combs for me. Those are good places for bees to breed. At least wild bees, aggressive ones. There's another hut over there.
This the place? Let me look around. Something's on the ledge? Something that'll get you your voice back? Guess I gotta make this climb.
Alright. Can we just get up here, or... Yeah, that works. What do we have in here?
Maybe he meant this bottle.
Ravens. It's over there by this house, actually. Let's have a look. Anything to loot there? Or did we already loot this at an earlier voyage? Doesn't look like it. Still stuff to loot here. Ah, it's locked there. Anything more? Doesn't seem that way. Okay, let's talk to him.
Here.
Whiskey! Slither! Ringworm! Rubbish! Bumblebee! Flabbergasted! Ha! The sound of it! Peter Piper picked Prince Proximo a pack of pickled peppers by the Pontar.
Done celebrating?
My favourite words! Life without savouring the sound of surreptitious shenanigans is like licking snails through a cloth. Thank you for this, noble whoever you are. Long be your life.
Hang on a minute. I helped you, now you help me.
Would you turn this beautiful act of altruism into a banal bartering of favours?
How do you lock someone's voice in a bottle? Just wondering.
As am I, especially as mine's a voice to crown all voices. Sometimes it's like a forest brook, at others like a roll of thunder. And let's be honest, I talk enough to fill 3 barrels or more.
Somebody used some powerful magic on you, as a prank or just to be mean. How'd you lose your voice?
One morning I awoke and opened my mouth for my usual bout of singing with the thrushes. Lo and behold, no sound escaped. I tried and tried, almost burst a blood vessel. Then I went to the village, because word has it the new cunning woman works miracles. But people began crying out, "A smudger! A smudger!" and sick their dogs on me. Do I look like a smudger to you?
Not a bit.
Oh, I thought not. So it must be the crone's doing. Who else would curse me? Blackbird friend of mine located my voice, but I was helpless to retrieve it.
Couldn't ask a raven friend to just give you the bottle?
Ravens serve the crones. They don't help no one.
I'm looking for a young, ashen-haired woman. See anyone like that?
Did I ever? Remember it as if it were yesterday. Soon as I woke, I went to empty my bowels. My favourite part of the day. Defecating to the sunrise, downright glorious. Suddenly, heard a bang, so loud it couldn't have been me. And that lass appeared, out of nowhere. Young, ashen-haired, just like you said. Wounded and panting to boot. She raced off towards the children's huts, quick as if the crones were after her. I yelled some unpleasantries. She disturbed my morn. Sadly, I'd lost my voice, so I don't think she heard me.
What do you know about the crones?
They're as old as this forest. Cruel, vindictive, not to be crossed.
What if someone does cross them?
Might take his voice, might take his life. Depends on their whim. They're nasty. Although, they care for this land and its folk in their own way. Supposedly they always keep their word, but you must be careful what you ask for. Won't find them until they want to be found. See them until they want to be seen. But remember, they see and hear all that happens in the mire.
I've been to the village in the swamp, met a woman who might have been a crone.
Did she seem confused to you?
Nuts, completely.
So I'm not crazy. That's no crone. That's the granny who takes care of the orphans. Claims the kids made me up. Me!
An orphanage in a swamp?
What do you have against swamps? Lived here my whole life, and I heartily recommend it.
She ran off toward the orphanage.
He's funny.
Know something? Or the old woman who takes care of them?
Oh, that old hag don't speak to strangers, and you're a stranger.
Will she talk to you?
I have spoken to her, got my ways. So be it. You helped me, and I'm no bore. Come with me.
Follow Johnny to the swamp village. No new entries here, right? Yeah, but new character entry for Johnny. Once Geralt had helped him regain his voice, however, he talked up a veritable storm, giving the lie to all details of these legendary beings' supposed shyness. Johnny also agreed to convince Gran to put Geralt in touch with the ladies of the woods. Now, come on, go a bit faster, Johnny, please. I know you have small legs, but you can be a bit faster, right? Some more of those guys.
Damn it.
Another grave egg. Gotta move on, Johnny.
33 thieves thought they stole the throne throughout Thursday. Ha!
Alright, let's see what Gran has to say about that.
Good. It's clear. Not a crone in sight. I need to sing to Gran. That ought to calm her. Little Johnny softly gazing, fire waning pale. Pop! A spark jumped out and whispered, "Listen, I'm a tale."
You got your voice back.
I did, though I seem to have lost an octave somewhere in the process. I shall look for it when I get home.
You're not allowed here, Johnny. You shouldn't have come.
Calm down, Gran. Don't get angry. It's not good for you.
Can you take me to the Crones?
Forgive me, Gran, but this fellow absolutely must talk to the ladies.
No, she's not allowed.
Please, it's important.
The fellow will be quiet. Gran, please hear me out. I found little Yagna when she got lost, did I not? Did I break Ginny's fever too? I did. I ask anything in return? No. Didn't even fuss about my stolen voice. Well, now I want something. Gran, help this fellow. because otherwise he'll pester me day and night, even during potty time. His lass is missing. Perhaps the ladies can help find her, eh?
Well, since you put it that way, Johnny, I'll help him. Come with me. Johnny's a good lad, though the ladies don't like him. No, foul creature, they say. Don't like him.
Who are the women in the tapestry?
Those are the ladies. Ladies lovely, with power o'er all, beseech I thee, answer my call. Before you a worm crawls, wretched and small.
The medallion is not humming though.
How dare you disturb our rest, woman?
Someone speaking through you?
Good looking and clever, too. Where have you been hiding, boy?
I'm looking for the woman with ashen hair. I know you met her. Where is she?
Oh, he's impatient. Perhaps he only likes ashen-haired girls.
The young woman. She's my daughter by choice. I raised her.
If she's shapely, what does it matter?
Matters to me.
I believe we've hit a nerve. He's bubbling like well-fed yeast. Oh, that's how I like him.
It's clear you met her. Tell me everything.
That was blunt. Well, perhaps it's for the best. Tell me, have you got bollocks? Do you fear woodland beasts? Oh, hard times are upon us, white-haired one. Brother has turned against brother. The land is soaked in blood. Evil reigns stronger than ever before.
A dark power has surfaced near Downwarren. It feeds on hatred and disdain. Destroy the beast, and we will be grateful. Tell you all we know about this ashen-haired maid.
Dark power? You need a knight-errant, or a witch hunter, not a witcher.
The alderman of Downwarren will tell you all. Remember to collect payment from him after you complete your task. And now our servant will bring you the dagger.
Dagger?
A dagger? What for?
When the alderman sees this dagger, he'll know we sent you. He'll aid with all.
I'll talk to the alderman, but I can't promise anything.
Move, woman! Give the young man the dagger.
And you, White One, return only once you've completed the task.
Aye, mistress, right. On me way. Dagger. Gotta bring the dagger. The dagger. For you. Ladies told me to give it you. Here it is. The dagger.
That's a sharp one.
Place the alderman's payment on the stone. Stone bear. Stone shear. Stone nose. Stone ears. Leave. Flee while you can.
New entry for Gran. Geralt's first attempts to talk to her came to nothing. He was only able to break through her mistrust with the help of a godling named Johnny. A few words from the latter convinced Gran to help Geralt talk to the mysterious Ladies of the Woods. We have entries for Lady of the Woods now. Alright. Let's talk to Elderman, right? That's not far away, it's only 200 meters. That's not far.
Winds howling.
I feel like the audio samples of this area are a little bit older than the rest of the game. I think they used this area as the preview for Witcher 3 and they didn't redo the audio. At least I think so, or Geralt just spoke with a lower voice, or not really lower voice, but with a less rough voice, a more clean voice than for the rest of the game because there were children, I don't know.
Greetings. Nice village.
Aye.
A real pearl of the swamps.
If you say so.
You get by all right?
Aye, winter to winter. Somehow we survive.
Recognize this dagger?
Aye, master. I didn't know you belonged to them.
Don't belong to anyone. Down to business. I want to get this done quickly.
Ah, so that's how it's to be.
I'm supposed to help solve your problem. Tell me what it is. Just the essentials.
The war awoke an ancient power. An evil one that feeds on bloodshed. Nightmares haunt our nights and days. Folks sleepwalk from their homes, never to return. Under the tree on the Whispering Hillock they lie. Unburied all. Fathers, sons, daughters, and mothers. Folk are afeard to move them. You must go there. The dark powers must be cast off.
When did all this start?
3 years back. I remember 'twas a warm day. Went to check the snares for game. Pulled the hare from me trap. It grew dark all of a sudden, though it was nigh on noontime. Thought it was a storm at first. A squeal pierced the air, near burst me ears. The hair rotted in me hands, and the leaves shriveled and yellowed, though it were yet the start of summer. Times have been ill ever since. Folks' teeth turn black as charcoal. Women folk fight like polecats, bawling and brawling over nothing. The young'uns, born crippled, lame, fear and cursing. Long have we pled for the lady's help.
Need more details.
You must see for yourself. Me gran's mum whacked me crosswise for straying near the Whispering Hillock. But what happens there now's a wonder. A few times folk from round here gathered to chop down the trees and burn the cursed soil back to use. None returned. The ground neath the weeds is white with human bones.
Ladies of the Wood don't know what this power is?
They know all. Old Thekla claimed they'd be punishing us. Folk stopped respecting them. Some even call them witches. But must not be they, for they sent you.
I'll look around the Whispering Hillock.
You be careful, Master Witcher. Don't ye treat this evil light.
Alright, find out what's killing the villagers. So do they have a blacksmith? They do not. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Guess we can live without it. We can go over here to the question mark. Since why not?
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
An Argul over here.
Show me what you got.
Can't loot anything around here, right? Yeah. There's a hag over there. Ribbon on necrophage oil set. There she is. Don't run from me, water hack. I'm gonna kill you. A bilge hack. Oh god. He's level 20.
Not bad.
Ow. Stop it. Not nice.
That stench.
Okay, we go. Jesus. It was quite difficult, actually. Alright, let's go further to that question mark. There's another hag. Other treasure. What level is she? She's just level 8. God damn, can I please get away from here? Oh god. That's not great. Come on. What the fuck? Can I get please out of this area? Hello, Geralt. I guess I'm stuck here. Let's load. Okay. It's quiet now. So, note to myself, not to go there. I hope I saved after I beat that Bill Jack. I think I didn't. Ah, for fuck's sake. Of course I didn't. What was that? That was the Argul. Where's it going? Alright, let's take care of this spill check again. Oh, 20.
Ugly bastard.
Ah, that. Found that. What the fuck are you wasted this one now? Where'd she go? Jesus. Okay, we got the build check done. Well, let's save again here. Equip that. Equip that. Put on necrophage oil. Now we go to the guarded treasure again and hopefully don't get into this frickin' hole. There she is. Oh no, not again.
How you like that silver?
Got her. Alright. Now let's loot this shit, hopefully without getting into the thing again. Wonderful. Thank you. Lovely. Then we go this way now. Obviously some random fumes about. They don't matter too much to me. Lots of wolves over there.
Looks like rain.
Be gone. Come no closer. I know whence you come.
Another... No, what is that, a werewolf?
Be gone. Be gone. Be gone. The powers will not relent.
Cursed oil, cursed oil, cursed oil. There. Come here.
The powers that protect me, they sense whence you come.
There he goes.
Who are you?
That's a place of power.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
Character point. Alright. Where do we want to put it? And do a pain, yeah? And do a pain. Let's do that. Okay. On the other question marks we do later. Now we go into that thingy here. Somewhere. Over here, maybe? No, where's the entry? Must be an entry somewhere. Wait, there is a cave entry supposed to be right here. Ah, there it is. Let me create a cat here. Enhanced cat, wonderful. What is happening here? Guess we have to go this way, a long way around. Got a killer whale going as well. Chest. Okay. There's another chest over here.
Why have you come? Why spill this blood?
What is ancient
spirit?
spirit?
To grant me death, or is my freedom your wish?
What is that? It depends.
Who are you?
I abandoned my circle, where I'd kept the balance. The crones killed me, and cursed my ghost.
Never heard of a druid circle in Velen.
I wander eternally through a maze of vows, helplessly sliding over rusty.
Must know the crones pretty well.
They are Velen's curse. They hear all through severed ears. They weave hair and twist lives. They take their strength from a broth of human flesh.
Why did they kill you?
The crones want this land. They'd rule the wood alone. I stood in their way. I had to die.
I was attacked.
This is my prison. A fortress besieged. Murderers I await, and my forest protects me.
Murderers?
Murderous sisters. Killed my body. Now my soul they hunt, for I defy them.
You claim to be imprisoned. How so?
I am bound here in fetters of magic. I wandered endlessly, a labyrinth of thieves. The children, I know all. I know what awaits them. Free me, please. I must help.
If something threatens the orphans, I'll help them myself.
The children have been taken. Free me, please. I can be a gale, a gallop chained. I shall save them. Only I can.
I don't think so. I think that's an evil spirits.
The crones. What do you know about them?
The sisters are older than the oldest trees. Velen is their realm. All life here serves them. The sisters live concealed. You will not find them. They hear all. You cannot hide.
Why do you think the kids from the meadow are in danger?
The sisters took them. They shall not return.
Where'd they take them? I can help.
It is done already. It cannot be undone. There are no runes to Ard Serben. They shall all die. Let them be saved.
I don't believe you, Spirit. Too many claim you're evil. Your words alone, not enough.
Dare harm me, and against you will rise all the powers of nature.
Let's put a golden Oriole on me. Alright, down with him. Ghost in the tree. Done. I think this was an evil spirit. Where's there? I don't know. Exit here. Oh yeah, that was the place which was spurred up, right? Yeah. It's the way outside, right? Yes. What was over here? And there's another way. Oh, okay. There were two ways in and outside. Good to know. And let's go over there, right? Why does it send me over there? Does it want me to teleport? No. Oh. They're wrong over here.
Solved your problem. Just in case, though, avoid the Whispering Hillock for a while.
Cannot be. Where's something lurking there?
An evil spirit had possessed a tree on the hill. It was responsible for the killings.
How'd ye dispel this evil?
Some being had come to possess the tree's heart. I destroyed the heart and its inhabitant.
So it were a ghost? Will it be back?
No. The crones, or the ladies of the wood as you call them, said to remind you about payment. Take it you know what they want?
Aye, I do. Give me the dagger. Be back soon.
Does it kill someone? Ow.
There's payment. Take it to the ladies, will you?
What the hell was that?
'Tis our pact. You're a stranger, you don't know life here. It's honest pay for their protection.
So, all those ears in the woods.
Put it out your mind, master. You soon be leaving and we must tarry on, our young'uns and their young'uns after 'em. No gods nor masters watch over Velen. The land is no man's. He who wants to survive must seek his own protectors.
Alright. Oh, you're teleporting me back? I wanted to go to question mark.
Sheathe your weapon, young man.
He's even lovelier in real life.
In real life, you're different than you were in the tapestry.
Well, bring it here.
You to bring it, not ogle it.
That's Anna. Alright. At least Anna had the same sign.
Never seek to cross us again.
We shall forgive you this transgression, for you've done well. Your children are plump as piglets, sweet as caramel.
So it did kill them.
But now we must talk to our white-haired friend.
I know that mark. This is Anna, the wife of the Baron of Crow's Perch.
She belongs to no man.
A fruit ripened in her womb. A fruit sprouted from seeds sown by a man she detested.
We helped her. She agreed to serve.
So it was grounds to...
She bears the mark. She is ours. Come. It is another woman who interests you. Speak, white-haired one.
You used me to tame the Whispering Hillock. A lot of work.
Naught's free, brave soul.
Did you destroy the evil powers? Have you brought peace to our domain?
Yes.
So fortunate to have found so brave a knight, so able.
Whose spirit was trapped in the tree?
That of one who once cheated death.
But she couldn't deceive you, brave knight.
You've rid the world of a great evil.
You looked different in the tapestry.
We're all dressed up just for you. If you only knew how much time we spent in front of the glass.
Do you desire us?
You know why I'm here. You know what I want.
You shall dream of us and return for what you reject. They always come back.
You used...
No.
Did you just...
Yes. What did you need the children for?
Need? We? They needed us, our care.
Where are they?
They are far away.
Their troubles are over.
Our deal. I did my part, now you do yours.
A word once given, we never break. The girl. Mousy blonde. That's what they call it.
Thin as a rail, terrified, exhausted. She could barely stand, the poor thing.
We cared for her as best we could. Like she was our own daughter. Wasted affection. She proved a very naughty girl. Mischievous, stubborn, and selfish.
The young woman I seek never hurt anyone without cause.
You've not seen her long. She's changed for the worse.
Why'd she attack you?
She's no longer the girl you once knew. Wrath consumes her.
Don't believe you. They say you always keep your word, so tell me everything, exactly as it happened.
We shall tell you, brave boy.
Okay, more story time.
We knew someone special was to arrive. We read beast entrails, saw the omens.
We would glimpse her likeness, a mirage in a puddle. She came from the lower swamp. We knew not at first it was her the omens had spoken of.
A child of the elder blood, the sown seed that will burst into flame.
She fell into our hands. Elder blood!
The blood of the traitress. Does she sleep?
Like a lamb.
Come, sisters, no point in dawdling. The table's set, the cauldron bubbles.
We cannot! You know she is meant for him!
Imlerith will get her. He will, but not whole.
Well said. We'll just have a sample.
I'll take her feet. Lovely. Plump. Perfect for a broth.
Ooh, I can taste it already. Very well. Get on with it!
So they wanted to eat her. Figures.
Oh, you'll regret that, girl. Regret it dearly.
And there comes the Wild Hunt.
Come back. Come back. Come back. He has come for you.
Ciri has a nice moveset. Really agile. Not quite as offensive, but really agile. And apparently this guy's name is Imlerith. That's the story of the Baron, then. So this happens before the Baron story.
You tried to kill her. Tried to butcher her like an animal and eat her.
Her blood, the taste brought back memories of our youth.
Elder blood. Extraordinary girl. But you know that. Such a shame she fled.
She escaped you, but I'll find her. We'll come back here together and kill you.
You'll return, you shall. Our fates are bound. And one will die, but it shan't be one of us.
Now you shall chase shadows and wander midst fog.
Each time you see her, she will be a mirage. And if you find her, the girl will die. Be seeing you, handsome knight.
See you very soon.
What happened to Anna? Where's she? Got new character entries. Brewers. The crone known as Brewers was the middle of the three demonic sisters in terms of age, but the first in terms of size. Brewers was said to be a master concoctor of magical mixtures, and in the more ghastly legend was said to know of a dozen different recipes for human soup. Imlerith, a general of the Wild Hunt and a frequent guest in Geralt's nightmares, had been chasing Zeri for quite some time, striving to deliver her to his ruler Eredin. This powerful and brutal warrior had fought in the countless battles and campaigns for conquest waged by the NLA and other worlds. He prized physical confrontation above all else, seeking out direct, bloody skirmishes where opponents pit their strength, agility, and training against each other in a contest to death. The Whispering Hillock, if the world were not as it is, but as it should be, his name would denote a place of hidden nooks and lovers sharing heartfelt lies and hushed voices. Instead, it stood for danger and terror, for a place where wild animals driven by some mysterious power had killed many an inhabitant of Down Warren. Geralt agreed to investigate the problem and soon discovered the animals were controlled by a spirit and trapped in a tree growing atop the hill. The spirit spoke to him in a woman's voice and claimed to have once been a druidess who had kept watch over the Velen Grove until the Groans murdered her and imprisoned her ghost in the tree. The forces of nature she had once served now protected her from the fiendish sisters' further designs. The unfortunate locals had died as collateral damage, for the spirit who tested nature's wrath is unrestrainable, and distinguishes not between unwary innocence and unwelcome ill wishes. The spirit begged Geralt to lift her curse and free her from her torment. In exchange, she promised to rescue the orphans from the swamp clearing, who would otherwise face a cruel death at the hands of the Groans. Yet too much innocent blood had been spilled on the Whispering Hillock. Geralt did not believe the spirit's explanation and destroyed its cursed heart. In doing so, he expulsed it from this world for good. Weavers. Though the youngest of the three Grounds, the Beavers was not one jot less ugly or evil than her older sisters. It was she who would wove them magic tapestries of human hair covered as tribute from the young children of nearby villages during their cutting ceremonies. These tapestries were how the worshippers of the Ladies of the Wood made contract with and paid homage to their deities. Whispers. The Crones of Velen were not just old, they were literally ancient, having been around since the reign of the first human kings and possibly even since the coming of the elves. Of the three ghastly sisters, the Whispers was most ancient, or at least so claimed the swamp dwellers' whispered legends. Whispered, for if they spoke too loudly, the Crone would hear it, and she might demand a tribute in the form of human ears, which she hung from trees and through which, using primeval magic, she heard all that happened in the swamp. The Baron was convinced Anna had miscarried because of his actions, but Geralt was not so certain about this. He couldn't stop thinking about the strange talisman meant to ward off evil. Power Anna had received from the Pillar. The situation grew even more entangled when Geralt discovered that, after fleeing Crow's Perch, Anna had been taken captive by some gigantic beast who carried her off into the darkness. As if that weren't horror enough, eyewitness testimony claimed her hands had burned with strange glowing symbols shortly before this. Perhaps this was precisely what the talisman Anna had received from the Pala had been meant to guard against. Tamara only deepened Geralt's sad understanding of her mother's situation. The woman had decided to flee together because they had had enough of the Baron's drunken rages and beatings. Anna hated her husband so much that she was ready to do anything in order to be free of the man and the child he had put inside her. Geralt put the facts together and realized the old woman in the swamps was in fact Anna, the Baron's missing wife. He also learned that the signs on her hands were symbols of the pact she had made with the Grounds in order to get rid of her unwanted child. Geralt's suspicions were confirmed shortly thereafter. The curse afflicting the unfortunate woman was indeed the Ground's doing. Anna had turned to the ghastly sisters because she did not wish to give birth to the Baron's child. The Grounds granted her wish in their own twisted way, with a curse which made the fetus inside her wither on the vine, taking Anna's life energy with it. In despair, she turned to the Pala, who made her talisman to hamper the evils of magic's influence, and had lost this during her fight with the Baron and was thus rendered defenseless against the Ground's magic. After that, the worst was free to happen. The markings on her palms began to burn and the fiend dragged her to the heart of the Crookback Bog, where she paid back her debt as the Ground's slave. Where's she at? Yeah, no. Oh, the children are all away. Cirilla also updated. The books. Which is not quite the devils you've thought, yeah, we already know that. My evening with a vampire. You will no doubt call me a liar, a cheat or a madman. You will shake your head in pity and snort in disbelief, but I promise you, I swear on all the gods, anything which you shall read in the pages to follow is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I met the vampire of which I write years ago in an inn at Beclair. He introduced himself me as Regis and said he was a barber and a medic. Since he looked in every aspect like a mortal man, I might never have even suspected his true nature. Had not a fire broken out shortly thereafter in the establishment in which we were residing. This Regis, if that truly was his name, stood completely untouched by the flames, whereas my own clothing quickly caught fire. The vampire carried me out of the burning inn, saving my life from certain death, then treated my numerous wounds. At first, Regis refused to answer my query as to how he had miraculously survived the furnace-like temperatures inside the burning inn without so much as a scratch on his body or a hair singed on his head. Eventually, however, he must have sensed I was a man of the world, one who would not jump to hasty judgments based on appearance or species, and revealed his identity, along with a great number of highly interesting facts. According to Regis, not all vampires are alike. This vast family contains both mindless Caligans, Flatters, and Echimaras, who in form resemble overgrown bats far more than humans, as well as Alps and Proxae, who look remarkably like comely maids. In addition to these, there are the even more powerful higher vampires to which genus belonged my unexpected acquaintance. And not even a witcher can discern a higher vampire from a mortal man. Contrary to popular belief, they cannot be killed by pounding aspen stakes into their chests, nor by cutting off their heads, nor, as I can vouch for based on personal experience, by fire. They do not fear running water, garlic, or the symbols of any greed. It might be some consolation to learn a vampire spy does not hard turn a human into one of their number, and they do not in any way need our blood in order to survive. To them it is merely a delicacy in which they indulge from time to time, like men do with fine wine. Which has asked me to keep his tale to myself, but now as I lay on my deathbed, I feel that I must share the secret knowledge, even if it means breaking my word to this most noble individual. Oh, there's something down there. Let's look there. What do we have down here? Lots of loot. No, don't go down yet. I want to loot more. Or instead of dead people. It's like a shrine here. That was a dead person. I wonder how long this goes. She looks like in her 80s right now. Baron is like in his 50s or something like that. Maybe it's a curse which has drawn life energy from her. But she's not in here, she's not in there, maybe she's in here. There's nowhere to be found in Jura not either, okay. I don't know where she is. Who knows, really? I wanted to go down there to the question mark, though.
Come on.
Some Ekimaras over there. Let's just leave those Ekimaras be. That looks like an Elementa. Let me grab this one. Got a full moon going. Earth Elemental. What do I need? Maybe Erden will help? Ow. He has like 1,000,000 health. This will take 500,000 years. Do I have any entries which is good against Elementa? Just the Meritium Bomb. Why the Meritium Bomb, for all sakes? I mean, we can try it out, but I don't think the Meritium Bomb will really help. Right? I mean, we can try this out, right? It's just like nothing. Ow! I hurt a bit. Out them. It doesn't help me. But elemental oil does help probably, but... This will take a while to kill this guy.
Show me what you got.
The thing is, they are really tanky as well. God, that. Maybe I just take a decoction, which is really strong. Critical hit chance. Why on decoction? Ow, that hurt a bit.
Shit.
Ah, damn it, he always hits me. Oh, damn it. God damn it. I need to repair my weapon. There we go. Might as well put some more elemental oil on him. How much is left? A lot. I do a little bit more damage than I did in the beginning. So the Wyvern decoction is definitely helping.
Damn.
I can get another decoction, can't I? From the looks of it, I can. Yeah, we have 2 decoctions on at a time now. More elemental oil. God damn it, that's annoying. Oh, damn it, stop it, please. This will take a while, but eventually we'll get him. I don't know what's good against him, even art won't be much, right? Another elemental again.
Damn it.
Annoying. I think we can even get one of them in, yeah. A lot of toxicity overload. Ow. Oh, damn it. Calm down. Almost half. We're getting there. We're getting there slowly but surely. Ah, damn it. This move is annoying. Almost at half. God damn it, he crazed me. Hey. God damn it. Breaking my soul, that is right. I do have to be careful though. Even though I approach him a bit more cocky right now. God. Takes a million years to kill. Come here. I'm a bit more clear to me. Bit more. Another elemental oil. We almost have him. It's not that much anymore. Damn it. Hit me. Just a bit more. We almost have him. Okay. Whatever that was. We got a loon out of it. $129, which is a bit better, I suppose. Yeah, I think I'll equip it. Alright, put that one out of the picture. That was difficult, it took a long time, but okay. Might as well continue south and do the other question marks as well. Silver Sword is already pretty damaged, but that doesn't matter. I did equip the new one now, right? Yeah, 48%. Guarded treasure. What's it this time? What is guarding that treasure? Probably Gravehag from the looks of it. So, this one. Save. Apply. Go there. No hag appeared, okay. Another steel sword, which is even better than the loon. God damn it. Well, equip those things. I don't know what I'm equipping, but I'm equipping something. Oh well, finished that one. I don't know what the guarded one was, but okay. Didn't see no guard. Oh, it appeared now. Let's see. Do we want to kill this guy? What level is she? Build check, level 20. Oh well. I still have... I have the Mericium, but not the other thing. With other bombs. Poison. Fire damage. Okay, that's a cool combination. Calm down, stop that release. Oh, damn it. What the fuck was that? Come on. Got it. Alright, up to the next one. What's the last thing? Hopefully not another element. I don't have abilities to deal with that. A bandits camp. Well, that's fine. A bandits camp is just fine. That serves me well. Alright, I got one of them. It's the other one. There's one.
Oh, you witch fucker!
Alright. Give me all your loot. Is that all you have? Oh, there's something. That it? Oh, looks like that's it. Okay. Let's go over there just to see what is there. Might be something worthwhile. What's there? Oh, wolves.
What now, you piece of filth?
Lots of wolves. Lots of wyvern. It's a level 20 wyvern, I don't want to fight it. If it's below that, then it's fine. Some wraiths over there. I might have to do that one after all, yeah. Like Silver Sword. Let's put on the Spectral. I've just lost 7, so it's nothing too bad. Come here. Let's just kill this guy. There we go. What do we have around here? Anything worthwhile to loot? There's something. Nothing worthwhile though. Let's continue onwards. Saw a wyvern up there. If it's only level 9 wyvern is implying that we can deal with it. If it's level 20, I'd rather not deal with it, to be honest. This element of fight already took like half an hour. Guarded treasure. There we go. This guy is a little bit more difficult than I thought. I thought maybe shooting at any eye would work, but that didn't seem to affect him. Just made him angry. It's another wyvern. And a griffin somewhere. What level are they? Let's have a look. Oh, it's a forktail. Forktails. Oh, we have earth elementals. How to survive an encounter with an earth elemental? Simple. Run. Fast as you can. Nino Merc, Bounty Hunter. Earth elementals are made of mud, clay, sand and rock dust. Come together with water and brought life with magic. While seemingly slow and ponderous, these creatures are nevertheless dangerous and should be avoided at all costs. Dragons. And we also have the crones, obviously. Sister crowns, hand in hand, terrors of the sea and land, thus to go about, thrice to thine and thrice to mine, and thrice again to make up 9. Meg with Act 1 Scene 3. The isolated corner of a world arbor creatures, older than human, older than academies and mages, older even than elves and dwarves. The crowns of crookback bark are such creatures. No one knows their true names, nor what breed of monstrosity they in fact are. Common folk have given these 3 sisters the names Weavers, Brewers, and Whispers, and call the threesome the Ladies of the Wood, or simply the Good Ladies. The crowns act as the true sovereigns of Velen, whose inhabitants they help survive through harsh times in return for unquestioning obedience. They wield powerful magic, but one different from that of mages. They draw power from water and earth and are bound to the land in which they live. The crones can hear everything that happens in their woods, predict the future, twist the threads of human lives, and bring blessings as well as curses. The crones seem for all intents and purposes to be immortal. Magic elixirs keep them from aging and allow them to make the appearance of young women. These elixirs and their mystical ties to the swamps in which they live also give them supernatural strength and vitality. And where are the dragonoids? Dragonoids. It's a dragonoids, right? Was it a forktail? I think it was a forktail. Grape shot. Don't have that much grape shot left, right? Do I have grape shot? I have grape shot left. Let's put a golden Oriole on. Apparently it's supposed to help against this guy. It's only level 18 though, so not too bad really. So another one over there, there's a Criven over there. There he goes. Can you loot him, please? Thank you. There's another thing somewhere. There, a griffin. I think that's what that is. Let's see what level this guy is.
Come on.
That's a basilisk of level question mark. No, we don't want to deal with that. Load game. Quick save slot, yes. I don't want to deal with question mark enemies right now. The elemental already was enough. I don't know why the announcer doesn't work anymore. Let's go to the Baron, talk to him, and after that I think I'm gonna call it a day for now. The audio is obviously somehow messed up. I don't know why, but it did mess up. Oh, we're gonna go this way. We're gonna avoid the basilisk. Hopefully he doesn't guard anything. He's running around over there.
Could use a portal about now.
No. I don't want to use a portal. Hello?
Long way.
Can I not get up there?
I'm too old for treks that long.
I don't want to go past the frickin' basilisk. Can I go up here, please? Somehow. Are you joking with me? I don't want to deal with this guy. Must be a way around it, right? I would have thought there, but apparently no.
Miles and miles and miles.
Always teleports me back for some reason.
Turn back or go forth.
I don't want to get teleported somewhere. Leave me. And I can't go this way, which is even more frustrating. Can I tar Roach? Come here, Roach.
Take it easy. Turn back or go forth.
That's it, Roach.
I'm almost there. Oh well. Come on, Roach.
Slower.
Let's go past the basilisk. Which is a point apparently guarding the way here, maybe.
Go, go.
Maybe we can get away from him. Go this way. No! Leave me be! Help! I wanna go. Why can't I go up there? That seems weird. I have a feeling I'm not supposed to get up here. Because I can't even go there. Yeah, I can't get up there. I don't think this area is accessible yet. I can't even get up there. Yeah, it doesn't want me to go there, so... I guess we go back to the destroyed bastion. Oh no, can't go there. I need to ride back to the Orphans of Crookback Mark. I hope he has given up on me. Roach? I can't call Roach apparently. Well, rip Roach then. Can't call her. Why can't I call her? Is it because I'm in fight or something like that? I don't know. Maybe the game bugged out again. Wouldn't be the first time. Lots of wolves. Guess I'll just walk. Need my potions refilled. I need everything refilled basically. Yeah, I can't call Roach for some reason. It's another hag and drowners. Good fate all. Didn't want to go to the trigger, but okay, might as well do it now. I just want to get back to teleporting area. Out of this swamp. Is that a landmark? No, I just marked it for some reason here. Need to go over there. Alright, let's go back to Crow's Perch. Talk to the Baron about his wife. Kinda want to meditate though for like an hour. Just get my potions back and stuff.
Proper downpour this is.
You know, Witcher, folk can say what they will. Me, I'll never forget what you did for us.
Alright, almost there. We're gonna sell our stuff to the merchant here.
Wouldn't mind.
Sure, let's sell all of that, what we have. Is there anything else here he might want? Just get all of his money here, maybe venom extract. Then 4 leather scraps, there we go. Oh, he could have repaired everything. Let's repair everything equipped, yes. It's fine.
So long.
And he can buy the rest of my stuff.
Fancy a...
Show me.
Can buy all of that stuff here, what I have. All the books and so on. We keep Alexander's notes and might come useful later on. Keep the rest around.
See ya.
Alrighty.
Ploughing, hang on.
Alrighty.
Try to win them all, but you won't.
Hello, Baron.
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
Got news of your wife.
Ploughing hell, why'd you not say so forthwith? Where is she? Why have you not returned with her?
She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy. Didn't look like she had the slightest desire to leave.
You were to bring her back, not report on the conditions she lives under.
I was supposed to find her, and I did. That was our deal, nothing more.
You still think me rotten to the core. A base bastard, don't you? You believe I alone am at fault for what happened here.
Doesn't matter what I believe.
Yet, looking at you, I see contempt. Can't speak for the world you witches inhabit, but in ours, nothing is ever black and white.
Probably gonna say you're not the only one to blame. All right then, I'm willing to hear your side of the story.
With Annie, it was love at first sight. A spear tore through my shoulder at the Battle of Anchor. She tended to my wound. Once I'd recovered, I asked her to marry me. She wept with joy. Soon after, Tamara was born. And after that, they sent me to Sidaris. A warlord had risen against King Ethan, and Foltest sent help. It was one battle to the next, one conflict after another. It was a life of war. I was seldom home, and I found comfort in drink. Grew so fond of hooch, I couldn't part with it when I did get home.
All right. What then?
I went from front to front, battle to battle, collecting soldiers' coin, while Anna sat alone with the babe for months. Later, I learned she'd not been so alone after all. For nearly 3 years, she'd found comfort in the arms of one Evan, a childhood friend, a dog's bunghole. Understand, damn it? One tussle in the hay I'd have waved aside, put it out of my mind. But the woman cuckolded me for years, without a whisker of concern for me, for my love.
How'd you find out?
Came home one day and Anna was gone. Her things too. Found a letter. She wrote that she didn't love me. That she'd left me for that knob licker and taken Tamara with her. Felt like I'd been rammed in the arse by a horse. I went to find the bugger, to get the girls back, bring them home. Yet soon as I saw him, something turned inside me, something dark. I slaughtered the shit-eating twat and fed his carcass to the dogs.
Guess they call you the Bloody Baron for a reason after all.
What?
Your nickname. Makes sense now.
No, that's an entirely different story.
Imagine Anna wasn't exactly pleased.
Ha! Bloody understatement if I've ever heard one. She flew into a fit, hysteria, threw herself at me, kicking and clawing. Finally grabbed a knife. It would have been the end of me if I'd not leapt aside. It was the first time I hit her. I had to calm her. Felt I had no other means. Things changed. They would never be the same. Anna tried to take her own life, and mine, several times. She would prod me, goad me, taunt me, in the hope I would hit her again, perhaps. She'd scream that I'd robbed her life of love, that I'd destroyed the idea for her, and so might as well kill her. How many times I apologized. How many armfuls of blooms and gifts I brought. She cared not a bit. 2 years of her anger had turned to indifference, broken at times by her bouts of hysteria and my bouts of drunkenness. Cannot fathom how we survived those years. But we did. Though as you know now, not everything was as it might have seemed.
You're right. Faults on both sides, yours and hers.
I'm content that you finally see that. Very well then. If you won't bring Anna home, you might at least tell me how she landed in that blasted swamp.
Your wife is with the crones, as their servant.
What the fuck do you mean? What crones?
Ones who live in Crookback Bog.
Oh, I've heard folk speak of them, but thought it naught but tales to scare the children with. How on earth did she land there?
They fled by night. They were riding past the forest when a beast serving the crones attacked them and abducted Anna.
A beast? Bloody hell. And Tamara? Was she hurt?
No.
Oh, thank the gods for that. So, Annie? What happened to her?
The creature carried her deep into Crookback Bog. Didn't harm her, though. In fact, Anna seems content there.
Content? What is this tripe, Witcher? What in bloody blazes is she doing in that swamp?
She made a pact with the crones and... well, I think she might have lost her mind.
A pact? What the bloody hell?
She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear. Went to the crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word, in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the crones sapped her of strength, and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose her mind. Then they placed magic tethers on her, tethers that cause great pain when tested. A guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
A pact with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like some jest. We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
Do what you will, but leave me out of this. You ask me, wading through the swamp to mess with the crones, just plain stupid.
What would you have me do? Sit on my ass and wait for her return? I'll send men, go with them myself, and we will pull her out.
I've warned you. What you do, that's your business. We had a deal. I've done my part. Your turn to do yours.
A word once given. Now what did I last...
Basilisk. It had just attacked you.
Ah, right. Gargantuan. One solid brute.
Alright, back to Siri.
It landed right in front of us. I thought we'd breathed our last.
Watch out!
If I don't survive this, you're to take whatever you want from the fortress.
You'll survive!
Let's show this bastard what we're worth.
The trees! The trees!
Damn!
Jesus Christ. Got him. Oh.
Damn it! I can't leave him like that.
Oh. Where do I go up here? Somewhere around here, right? Where do I get up here? Can I go up there? No, where do I go? Hello? Seems like the game wants me to go this way.
Bring it on, Horser! Come here!
Alright. She used her teleportation abilities.
You have everything?
Yes, thank you.
What you did for me, I shall never forget it.
You helped me as well. When your man brought me here. You fed me, cared for me, had my wounds looked after. We're even now.
You needn't leave. You're in good company here. We'll always have a warm corner for you.
I must leave. Wraiths pursue me. The Wild Hunt. I was foolish to use the power. They're sure to have caught my scent.
The Wild Hunt? Pursuing you?
I'll endanger all of you by remaining here. You must tell the people to bar their doors and windows. And no one is to wander the night.
And you? Where do you think you're going?
Now, I ride for Novigrad. And then, who knows where.
She mounted and rode off. It grew awfully empty without her.
Redanian armies blocked the Pontar crossing, yet you sent Ciri to Novigrad.
She was looking for a sorceress, and all of them are in Novigrad. Besides, I didn't leave her at the Redanians' mercy. I gave her a letter of safe conduct.
Where'd you get these letters?
Haven't always led this pack of jesters. Served in the Temerian army once.
Redanians guard the crossing.
True. But with a bit of fame and a friend here and there, well, banners and heraldry don't mean so much.
So there's a chance Ciri's still in Novigrad. Thanks for helping her.
It's nothing. Now you've learned what you wanted to know, you must be in a hurry. But, if you could...
Spit it out.
I want to go get Anna. Free her, bring her back. I don't believe she's there willingly.
Must have not heard me. Any journey into the swamp is suicide.
I heard you, which is why I could use your aid. I've no more tales of Ciri to offer you, but go with me and I'll be generous with what I do have. Very generous.
Extra coin never hurt.
Ha! True indeed. I'll round up my men and ride to Downwarren. You can join us there.
Fine. Sounds good. What the?
There you are. Escaped again.
What is that?
Sorry, we was never here.
What was that?
You tell me. Man or monster? My men call him Uma and say he's a beast, but he seems a man to me. Just hideous as Ardle's shit.
Uma? Strange name.
Aye, strange. But he gave us no other.
You mean he can talk?
Hardly. It was like this. I asked what they called him. He sat there, not saying a thing, trying to stick a toe up his nose. So I grabbed his hand, looked him in the eyes, and asked, "What's your name?" Gave me this damned foolish look and stammered, "Oh, Uma?" And it stuck.
Doesn't look like a monster, but my medallion's trembling. Strange. Where'd you find him?
Funny story, actually. I won him in a game of cards.
Must have been pretty desperate to play for that.
Ah, quit your carping, smartass. Someone wagered him and we played. If anyone was desperate, it was the bugger's former master.
Funny story. How so?
I went to Novigrad once to rest, indulge in the city's pleasures. Stayed at a tavern and some folk there were playing, so I joined in. Cards were kind that day. Had one devilish hand after another. Robbed the whoresons blind. One fellow, a merchant, took it especially hard. He'd gambled away everything he'd brought from Skellige. Wanted terribly to play another hand, so I agreed. Asked him what he had to wager, and he showed me that sideshow. Not much in it for me, but fuck it, I thought. I'll give the man a chance to win something back. Luck was not with him, and Uma wound up here at Crow's Perch. End of story.
Hilarious. Real side splitter.
Oh, you wouldn't know a good tale from a runny fart.
Proper baron now. Even got a jester.
Aye, though I feel something's not right with him.
How so?
Well, he seems more beast than man. But there's wisdom, cunning in the bastard's eyes. Or maybe I'm imagining it. Ever run into anything like him?
No, but he doesn't look dangerous.
I guess that's that. Doesn't eat much, so as long as he's no trouble, the boys might as well have some diversion.
Time I was on my way. So long.
Farewell. I hope you find your daughter.
Alright, so we have to go down Borean to wrap up the
Prove
story.
a good father to her.
Wrap up the Baron's story, I guess. I don't know, do we have to fight a grandson? Do we follow him immediately? I don't know, we'll see. Gavin needs a shave again. Letter of safe conduct. In the name of His Majesty Redred V, King of Redania, the bearer of all present document is entitled to right of unfettered passage across all blockades on Honta River. Got a secondary quest. Return to the Corkbag Bog. Meet the Baron at Downwarren. I think we're gonna do this next time around. I'm gonna call it a day here. I'll save it. Thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully see you the next time around. Tomorrow I will probably be online in the morning again with some more Witcher. And I might be online this evening, I'm not sure, but we'll see. Anyway, that's it for today. Once again, thank you all so much, and have a nice day. Bye.